Okay, so the first thing I really want to bring up is how you guys recruit now. There's the old standard type where in Halo 2, because that's where most of KSI is known from, we would go out in matchmaking, play people, and after we beat them or lost them or were the same team as them, whatever the case, we'd say, hey guys, do you want to join KSI? That was the way to do it. That's just how we did it. Or we'd invite them to play first. Then we'd invite them. That way you can still kind of do in all the different games. But one of the ways I used to do it is if I'm playing with, for instance, all four people in here, my math is terrible. I'm just playing with four people from here, in matchmaking, we'd play 10, 15 games, then go out, send out a message, and to all your recent players list, so you get everyone, send them some sort of message, and make sure that it's obviously not something that sounds, dumb. It sounds, professional, and also it makes them feel like you actually want them to join, and it's not some mass message. That's one way to do it. And to answer what Andrew had talked about earlier, a good way to keep your members active with your clan, and make sure, they're very responsive and stuff like that, is to just from the get-go make sure they're played with. I know, at least in XR, we had custom games almost every day, just constantly, and they'd invite everyone on the list. Those people would invite people, and that's another way you can get people in, is just whoever's on your friends list invites friends, and you eventually get random people in your custom games as well. Who you can see, are these guys really cool, and if they are, bring them in. I think one of the biggest ways to bring people in, even if they don't like KSI originally, is be mature and not respond negatively. And really hard when someone tells you you're this and that, not get words in there, but you just be like, yo, just calm down. But, I've got millions of messages when I, send out messages like, oh, you guys are terrible, and this and that. And the best way to handle it is to be like, well, why do you think that? And, I think all of you've probably done this in here. And you just talk to them, and eventually, of course you always have that one person who'll never join under any circumstance, but a lot of times they just had a misconception, and they end up thinking you're really cool. Invictus, would you like to add anything to this whole scheme of things? I know, but I'll repeat it. Okay, so Invictus just mentioned that Iceman had some ideas. So what were those ideas? Iceman.
I have to put him on the spot. Basically was whatever you were saying, J3.
Okay. So yeah, one of the biggest things is, it's easy to get people into the clan sometimes. But the thing is, then they sit there, and if they don't play with anyone, of course when you send them invites, they're going to be like, who the fuck is this? Because they don't play with you, they don't know you. And if you don't invite them when they first join, that's when they start getting to know people. So once you start inviting them, then they just know, oh, okay, he's from the clan, they understand. But if they're not used to you inviting them, from the get-go, it's not going to happen. And that means, do custom games, ask their opinion on things, like try to do tournaments. Not everyone is made of money, but if you can throw a tournament with some prizes, that's always nice. There's always someone in your clan who's like, yeah, I'll help, and they're like, yeah, I just bought 4 12 months for you guys. You're like, alright, cool. So those are some options there, and everyone is always push practices and whatever. And it's not necessarily you need to do that. Just like have your captains, 3 captains or 4 captains, and tell them, look, go invite everyone in the clan to a party, and then play. Invictus, you can stop recording now. That's my spiel.